Welcome everyone. I am back. Today is July the 11th, 2022. Uber used a kill switch to restrict federal agents from garnering some of their documents whenever they got raided from government entities. Is that negative? Would you think that information coming out right now on mainstream media would impact the stock's price? See, this is what I'm all about. I'm about conducting price predictions for stocks and cryptocurrencies and commodities, whatever the case may be. If there's a market, we should be able to predict the prices. I mean, that's what everyone else is doing, right? All of these massive hedge funds, these banking institutions, they are out creating predictions. They're forecasting as to what the market is going to do. And recently, this just hit the wire for Uber. Uber used a secret tactic known as the kill switch to block law enforcement from accessing company data during police raids. Leaked documents show. This was about 16 hours ago. Now, we're about to start on a new trading week, right? For Uber. Do you think that this information is going to crash the stock's price? Do you think that Uber is going to continue to fall lower? Now, one thing about me is that, yes, this information may be coming out now, but understand, those who are interested in Uber, who's trying to make money, they probably already knew that this information was going to hit the wire, that it was going to hit the streets. So they were already positioned. The chart would tell us that. It always lets us know because money moves before the news, because they want to be positioned for the information before it hits. So let's talk. If y'all appreciate my videos, my content, go ahead and hit the like button, and also subscribe here to the channel. Tap that bell notification as well, because I definitely want you all to become aware as to how you don't need to be misled by this information. All you have to do is look at the money, which is being reflected on the price chart. All right. Now, the findings for this kill switch, Uber files, is when 124,000 company documents was leaked to The Guardian and other media outlets. Now, seriously, 124,000 company documents was leaked? No, it seems to me like it was doused, like it was just poured to The Guardian and other media outlets. Okay. Now, the leaked files suggest that Uber activated the protocol at least 12 times through 2017 as authorities attempted to crack down on the ride-hailing app, which was illegal in several countries at the time. This is what The Guardian's reported on Sunday. I'm trying to create the narrative as to how the market is trying to portray this. Will they portray this information as positive or negative information? Currently, it looks as if they're trying to portray it as negative. Now, this is what Jill Hazelbaker had said. Quote, "We have not and will not make excuses for past behavior that is clearly not in line with our present values." She is Uber's senior vice president of marketing and public affairs. So this is her job to try to quell and make it not sound as bad. That's what she's trying to do here. This is what she said in a statement shared with Insider. Instead, and I quote, this is what she's saying: "We ask the public to judge us by what we've done over the last 5 years and what we will do in the years to come." Now, question. In order for us to perceive you in the future, we have to go off what you've done historically, right? And if your past history is sketchy and it is not positive, how should we perceive you in the future, right? The public can only judge off your past history. And if this information is coming out today, has anything changed? How should we see you in the future? You cannot rate someone on future prospects, right? Everyone always have good intentions, but once they hit the present and the past, you get to see the results. You cannot rate something in the future that hasn't happened unless you only garner what you've seen in the past. See, she tried to flip it. She's trying to soften the blow of this information coming out. Okay. Now, let's get back to the chart though. Okay. I think a lot of this information coming out about Uber files is meant to crash the stock price. Now look at the chart. Just look at the chart. Let me zoom out, okay? Because this is the price history of Uber. We are already trading at the bottom. The market price in Uber has already crashed from the beginning of 2021. Okay, the market was at $64. Just last year, it was at $64. Here we are at $22.34. So yes, this information is damning. Yes, this information is mind-boggling, but we've already seen the value of Uber fall 66%. So how much of a impact do you think this information hitting the streets is going to be for Uber? Let's talk, because we've already seen the bottom occur in Uber. Now, first of all, before I go into what I think is about to happen, let me zoom in, because you guys can see that I've already predicted that the market in Uber was going to go down. I did a video in February. Yeah, February the 13th, telling you all that the market price in Uber was going to dip, that was going to go down. So I'm not even surprised to see the price trading at $22.34. That's not a surprise to me, because at the beginning of the year, I was telling individuals on that video, hey, the market in Uber is massively weak. And here we are today. So you at least could have garnered 19.35% on March the 8th. If you were to get out now, check this out. You're at 36, almost 37% already there. So take a look. I mean, we're still in a downtrend. Like, the market hasn't changed in Uber. The only problem is that we have broken away from that trend line that I originally had drawn, right? We are massively trading well away from it. Look at that gap, right? We can actually see the market in Uber try to fill that because it's oversold. This is what a lot of technical analysts will try to utilize, that word, oversold. Now we can actually utilize this area too, okay? We have prior history with Uber coming down to this level. So guess what? Even though the information in the Uber files came out now, we have already hit a prior area of support all the way back in 2020, April of 2020. That was the low in the market in Uber at that particular time. Now, if that information, the leaked document about Uber files and how they used to kill switch and other information, if it's going to continue to be perceived as negative, then we already know that the outcome could bring the price down to $18, $16. Like, we already know that. We've been here before. Now let's get back to this, okay? Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to focus in on that $20 price. I really want the market to continue to confirm that it's willing to support the price there. Okay, now check this out. We all see that earnings is coming up for Uber right here on August the 4th. Here it is, July the 11th, 2022, and now we're getting hit with this information right now. Do you think that they're trying to come out with this information now so that when earnings come out in August, that it would have the market have already had opportunity to digest and work this news into the price? What do you think? We got to consider these things, because to me, that could be a maneuver that they wanted to allow happen so that they can mix in all that negativity, and when earnings come out, they don't have to do like another damning type of leak document situation to where Uber's price will be impacted, the stock price. Let's look at this on a weekly. Okay, let's get back to the chart, because I'm not really seeing the market as massively weak. No, I do see that the market overall over the last couple of weeks, let me circle it, is trading range bound, right? Prior to, we have been in a very entrenched downturn. Now, 3 weeks, okay? Let's take a look, because right here on the last 3 weekly price bar, it's mixed. So if you're looking for an opportunity to where the probability of you winning is in your favor, this is not it. Uber is not reflecting that the buyers want to hold price above 20 yet. Right here, this 3 weekly price bar, along with this last one, right? it still shows us that selling is going on into the market in Uber. Now, I get it. We may be at the beginning stages of us creating the bottom in Uber, but it's just not yet. I say that because the spread of this 3-weekly price bar in Uber is a lot smaller than the previous one. And the volume is lighter, but it's decent to let us know that, yeah, we may have seen some buyers come into the market in Uber. Okay. So now the question is, how do you think we're going to conclude going forward? Should we consider the market price action in Uber? Should we try to consider that the market in Uber is going to continue to fall down in price? Yes, we may initially see the price fall out the gate because of this information now being leaked. But if we don't see the market break that $20 level, we can still anticipate that the market's going to go up. All right. And I'm actually still seeing that. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I am going to play the strength into the market in Uber. See, they want to perceive that information in Uber is damning and is weak and it's going to impact the stock's price. It may, which is why we are going to continue to pay attention to this $20 level. If the market in Uber does this, then we know that the market's going to continue to go a lot lower. All right. So let me show you. Let's say the information comes out, price begins to fall, and it cracks below $20, right? We know that the market's going to continue to go a lot lower. But let's say that the market does this. Let's say that the information comes out, negative price comes down to 20, and the market in Uber just holds $20. Then we know that impact is not going to be negative. It's going to be short-lived. But if we see that price do this, then we know that the market in Uber is going to go lower in price. All right. So I'm looking for the market in Uber to go up. Now we need to try to determine, though, how high. All right. My first price target is not that far from where we've already seen right here on June 27th. Okay. That's around 6.67%. I understand this is not a bullish opportunity. I get it. It might be around 23 actually. So let me take it. I'll do my first price around 24. And then my second one will be 25. That's how high I'm looking for the market to go. And that only, if you guys can see, will only take us to this level, like just trading sideways right now. Okay. And that's about it. Now, I'm done. It's your turn. Go ahead and let me know what is your price target? What is your price prediction to the market in Uber? Do you think that this Uber file debacle is going to really impact the stock's price? Like I said, out the gate, yeah, we could see the market dip. It could go down. I get that. But looking at this from a longer term perspective, i.e. weekly time frame, what do you think the price is going to do? Let me know. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.